Good morning, this is Gracie Opulenza and we're into the festive season. I'm here in Southeast Asia once again, and I just wrote on gracieopulenza.com about menopause and my tips that are working for me. So research is still a long way to go. Apparently I've read that a lot of the menopause research is women like premenopausal, ones that are not really going through with it, which I think is absolutely mental. And haven't we noticed this year very much the bombardment, the sales of, hormonal replacement treatments, and then all the beauty sector, which is worth billions and going more into the billions, are once again tapping into us ladies of vulnerability, always the way. So I've written it on my blog. These are my experiments that are working for me. Am I an expert? Well, I'm going through it with it, and it's all trial and error, and it's all about access. It's all about money, isn't it? So these treatments, because Southeast Asia, no one in the world can beat Asia when it comes to wellness, right? So this is my garden. They live, eat and breathe wellness. It's in the DNA. It's like the Italians with leather, right? In fashion, it's in our DNA. So lemongrass, castor oil, coconut, lime juice, mango, papaya, ginger, all these core ingredients that are just amazing here in Asia. So for over a year now or more, my biggest issue is stiffness. I get neck tension, my coccyx bone, to the point 4 months ago when I was walking the streets of Tuscany, my teenager girls were saying, "Mum, you look like an old lady." And I thought, oh my goodness, it was really bad. And castor oil, and the one that I'm using is from India. I slap that on as if a baby's backside to baby oil. And it's a massive game changer for me. My stiffness goes. Even when I was in the UK a couple of weeks ago, you can look at all that. Driving a Bentley, reviewing luxury stays. I'm in the best car in the world. I'm in some of the best places. Aching, so I kept putting it on my neck, under my arms, draining the lymph nodes, my legs, and it just kills the stiffness, and it really improves my flexibility. I don't know what's in that oil. I put it on my belly button, in my belly button, and I go to the toilet easily. They say you can overdose on it. I don't care. I've gone through a bottle. It's working for me. So I don't want to go through the hormonal treatment because, I don't think I'm that bad, but apparently according to my family, I've become turning into a bit of a nightmare. So, don't know, I'm like, the mood swings Trinity on the Matrix is what my teenagers have described to me. Which I actually think is a pretty cruel analogy. Cruel analogy. So it's the people around you that also suffer. So on my blog this morning, these are the treatments that I very much have tried for me. And every day and every week is different. But I'm here. Massage. It can be a CBD oil massage, which is legal here in Thailand. Coconut oil. I ain't talking about going to beach buying coconut oil. Raw coconut oil. I'm on the island of Koh Samui, Coconut Island. So, I brush my teeth with coconut oil. Because are you finding, I can't use toothpaste anymore. Coconut, I'm craving it. A hot scalp cleansing coconut. They only do it here in Asia, or I don't look for it in the West. Just going, forget the hairdresser, just going, getting a coconut warm head scrub. Oh, can you see? I'm looking like a bit of a cuckoo nest at the moment. I washed that this morning. The water is harsh because of the humidity in that, so I'll go and just get that. And just having a 1 hour massage with coconut oil and scrubbing my hair and my head just calms me, puts things into perspective. I mean, I will lose my marbles if you give me a bad coffee, and it'll come out of nowhere. I'm not a calm character at the best of times, so you got to recognize it. What's running in your head. Watch what you're watching. Watch motivational videos, and also women like me that are going through it. It's, I don't care what all the research is saying, we are a long way to go. And because women work longer, because women are getting older, right? We're not dropping off. So I think we're pioneering a generation where we're growing older and working harder and longer hours. So therefore, the menopause is lasting longer, or this is my theory. A lot of pressures in life. So it's all about the me time, and as mothers, isn't it, and as women. And I come from a generation where self-pampering just was not in the DNA. The guilt, with work. Came from immigrant parents, Italian parents that worked their butt off 7 days a week, all day, every day. So coconut, let's just talk about the power of coconut. If you can get access to the pure coconut, which they do sell in the West, but here, also in eating, so I go at the market and buy fresh coconut. She gets a coconut and just juices it in front of me, put that in my curries. And ginger, turmeric, right? Lemongrass, all in my food. Inflammation, an absolute game changer. Have turmeric tea. Overdose yourself on turmeric. Turmeric, T-U-M-E-R-I-C, apparently brilliant for inflammation. Castor oil. Again, have a look, put the link of what I've written about. These are things that I've been doing for months now. Massages, CBD oil, lemongrass oil, whatever you can get your access to. Whatever smells good to the nostrils, that's you, right? I've had a knee injury and I fell off my bike in Tuscany. So I find my injuries last a lot longer. I'm thinking, is this menopause? Or is this because I'm 52? What the hell's going on? So swimming, just walking around like this, you don't have to do intense laps. It takes the weight of the excess weight. Don't get caught up in that I used to be this then and that then, and how do you get... There's so much marketing jargon out there. They want you to capitalise on, ladies. They just want your money. Don't worry about that bulging tummy and that menopause, hormonal. Yeah, you can if you're that disciplined, if you've got that money. But just work with what you've got. And if you can just treat yourself to one thing that you know will work. So the oil, the castor oil, try it. Sticky as hell, doesn't matter. Sleep with it. Magnesium bath, magnesium salts. Oh my, just throw it in your bath if you've got a bath. If you haven't, get hot towels and just put it on the hot towels and just put it around the muscles that are aching. Help with my knee. But if you can, either go and get a treatment, magnesium bath treatment, or massage. Coconut oil, I'll say it again. I know Boots here has it. I haven't tried it. Should probably buy it. The reason I'm not trying it, I'm like, well, that's commercial. I just go down to the little Thai ladies here and they make it up for me. And it smells beautiful and it smells different. My daughter is just scared the living daylights out of me. JJ! Thought it was a snake. And a little flower in your hair. Connect to nature. Put look at, I mean, I lie here. I look up at the coconut trees and just think wonderful things. Or I really think of things that really make me feisty and angry. Don't look at the past. Don't think of regrets. Don't think that you're in your 50s, that you can't achieve new things. And so my other friend is doing ballet. Beautiful. Not me. I can't stretch very well. Yoga. Not me. I'm just someone with body scrubs, flower baths, coconut massages, CBD oil, and everything as natural as I possibly can find it. So this morning my breakfast was mango, passion fruit, banana with a tad of ginger, lemongrass, turmeric. Never been into any of this, but I'm trying everything. Essential oils. So for respiratory, lemon, burn some lemon. Come from an Italian background, lemon, everything lemon. And this is my garden. And it's really actually the best time of the year. Like heat, and maybe not. I love it, I love it, I love it. So swimming in the pool as much as I can to take the stress off the body. Stiffness, it's a killer. And also when you're sleeping, do you get like the leg cramps and aching? Coconut oil. And then someone's made me here like it's a tiger balm, but they put something else in it and it smells great. And again, it just helps my stiffness. There is so much access to it even in the West now. But here I really go as organic as I can, meaning straight from the horse's mouth. And foot massages, don't underestimate them. The reflexology, the stuff in your feet can connect right to your ears, to your mind, to your body and soul. Don't underestimate a foot massage. Get a 1 hour foot massage. It can knock you out, it can calm you, it can bring out anger. Just try everything you can that you know that will work for you, right? I'm only giving you what works for me. It's rice in a very thick oil and cream made for me here. Every morning I just scrub my body, just anything to center me, to calm me. I'm a Christian, right? And I pray and I thank God and scripture and gratefulness. But he also created all these beautiful natural things from Mother Earth, right? Watch what you read. It's an absolute mental world at the moment. Teenager girls, But you got to create your own zen, wellness and happiness for wherever you are. But it's so important that 1 hour a day, you just got to book in something that centers and calms you, whether it's reading a book. Turmeric, coconut oil, ginger, lemongrass, foot massage, castor oil. Find what works for you and stick with it. And then eventually it may not work, but that's okay. 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. So these are the things that are working for me. I burn lemon oil, I burn lemongrass, but again, I'm in Southeast Asia. It's ducked water. I can get it anywhere. And go into, if you're in London, or go into the Chinese shops. Be amazed what a cup of tea can do. They really read you by your blood pressure, I've been in situations where they've just looked at me and they've given me stuff, I don't know what it is, but it helps. But it's only a season, it will pass. But this is the second year with my stiffness. My stiffness is a big thing, but the oil's working, castor oil is working. Check out the link on Gracie Apelanza. Share your tips on this YouTube. I'm just doing it. I'm an expert in my own right of what experimenting for me. I have visited Southeast Asia for 30 years. And more so than ever, lime, lemongrass, flowers, and warm water. Put your feet in that. Senses, your 5 senses. In the West, they don't. You just get so caught up in the stresses, your senses. We have, and then you've got your teenager senses behind you as well, which my daughter also, and I'll leave you with this, it's again a nice coconut oil she puts in my hair, and she gets the hair, like scalper hair little thingy, and she just goes for it and brushes my hair and brushes my hair. Oh, I always fall asleep. So get your family involved. Happy mum, happy wife, happy family. And if it's all too much, just get your husband to step in and say sort it out, or someone else. Always communicate, always communicate. If it's all really getting overwhelmed, you're not alone. There are a lot of women, and don't ask younger women that are not going through it. They wouldn't know what they're talking about. Women that have been through it, which is good. You're not going to get better than that, right? And as I said, a lot of the research is premenopausal. So we're really the guinea pigs, the experiments. So the more that we share, the more that we can share tips that are not costly. Like, you know, I'm in a blessed situation going by coconut oil and that I'm here, but not everyone's like that. Sharing is caring. If you've got extra, give it, share your knowledge. Right. And yeah, they say your caffeine intake, but Italian background, I love my coffee. And whatever you love, whatever you calm all your life. So for me, water, massages, can't get enough of them. I've already had 5, and then I'm like, no, I don't want any more, but I'll go for another one in a couple of days. There you go. And check out the article. Please comment. And thanks for my new subscribers. Haven't done YouTube for a long time, but for the last 7 months, gone back into it. That's my social media tip. Instagram, nasty pasties. Bods, the new scam on Instagram. So take your account down, and then they say that they can bring it back up for £5,000, £10,000. You've got to be joking. So if you're looking at my Instagram and thinking, what happened? I lost it. 11 years of work. I don't care. Because I got my blogs, and I got my wellness, and got everything else.